Hello everyone, Hawky here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. And I made it to number 1, 18,656. I showed you guys the strat I did for the upper stage, and we're going to look at this lower stage. So for the lower stage, where's the history again? Yeah, 8,498. And I'll show you guys my setup and my units and everything, and then we'll jump into the replay as well. So for this run, we have Nydia. So my Nydia is only 3-star. Mega Melee Crossbow, Breath Concealing Ring, Devil. I codex this Devil. Eucerin, Blade of Stratagem, Crimson Quill, and Devil here. Eucerin, running Starry Sky Heritage, Resonant Crystal, and Devil. I was tempted to actually run Hierophany's Return, maybe. Camelot. This is a bad few stacks, honestly. Field of Justice and Devil there. Agatha, Newborn Blade, Arm Guard, and Devil. And Convallaria, Nightmare Puppet, Field of Justice, and Devil. I did actually level 1 this one as well. And then for tactics. The tactics, I did use Maneuver Command, March Command, and Flag. I didn't actually touch March Command, but yeah, I did think there's ways for me to optimize this further. So let's jump into the replay. So it is 6 turns. I think I could push a bit further, and then we wait for the bug fix, right? When they fix the tower versus the bug fix, I think they'll reset the runs as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, so first turn, roster the boss, throw flag behind. I do the rain, big damage rain. And then I move Convallaria here, so he only rosters that guy. And Camelot has a mob to kill next turn. Alright, so that dies. Camelot comes in, solid carries, big whack, conquest boss, AoE, and then AoE again. Like, sometimes I had like him just single target the bottom mob, but I don't know, the positioning was a bit odd. Yeah, throw the Crimson Quills, the daggers everywhere, and Endless Web. Nydia, use all her channeling skills, and then just DPS down the boss there. DPS down the mobs. Alright. So they're all dying to DOT. So wound the boss. Bit of AoE there. Queen announcement. Credenza, I use her trinket, and then I reduce the cooldown on Eucerin. Okay, and then that's one of our daggers triggered by the teleport mob. It dies instantly. Cannon fires almost 1.3 mil, which is nice. Round 2, Wheel of Victory, Nydia, roster the boss, roster and attack that guy as well. Camelot goes in, kills those mobs, runs back. Camelot gets hit, goes through, AoEs this bunch of mobs. So, big turn here for Camelot. Eucerin tanks that. I throw the dagger because Credenza was actually getting killed there. I think if I had Credenza in the healing, I don't have to worry about that. But that was nice to AoE all the mobs there with Eucerin. And then trigger some daggers here with Agatha there and damage the boss. Okay. So a bit of healing. Boss is doing its knockback. We hit 1.5 mil there on the boss. We roster the mobs, and then we rain the mobs, just softening them up. Ideally, I don't want Convallaria to kill the mobs, but sometimes it does happen. So conquest these mobs, and then Camelot AoEs them, and then I teleport him back because he wants to be in that position. Knock back, and Eucerin, I just place some random daggers around the place. I think, yeah, the dagger positionings, I do need to optimize that a little bit as well. And then Agatha just does a bunch of AoE there. I don't know if I should have triggered that dagger there. Or should I left it when the mobs spawn? So, okay. Hierophany there from Credenza. We get knocked back. And then Camelot almost dies. 1 mil there at the boss. Yeah, I was so surprised. He took so much damage there. And then roster the boss. And then we give Nidia some energy. She keeps running out of energy, so might not be able to sustain all her channeling skills as well, because mine's a 3-star Nidia. So that's something also to keep in mind. And then mobs are dying. Agatha gets hit. I think that was an AoE counter. And then Camelot gets hit a bit. And then we just do some damage here on the boss. And then run back. Eucerin, throw a bunch of daggers. Perfect into the spawn positions. Lydia kills both of those mobs. And then Agatha just Queen's Announcement again. Yeah, Credenza keeps getting hit. I need to be mindful of that. Okay, now we trigger our Hierophany. And then cooldown reduction. Oh, no, that was the attack and damage buff there. And then Camelot. I don't know what to do with Camelot on that turn. It's like, if I attack the boss, I couldn't run back. Maybe I should have triggered March Command there. And yeah, look at that Eucerin AoE. And then we rain on the boss there. Doing some damage. But yeah, I feel like I was just doing things a bit unoptimally. Like, it's not very efficient, I feel like. Agatha's almost dying as well. And I put the flag here because this was the only way Camelot could kill both of those mobs there in time. But he still wasn't enough to kill that mob, so I was like, okay, whatever. I swapped Credenza in the middle so she didn't get hit. That mob was killing Credenza as well. Okay, AoE those mobs. Agatha doing some damage there. Okay, mobs are dying. Yeah, Camelot gets hit. And then, yeah, I just did cooldown reduction there on Eucerin so she can swap again and do the instant dagger. 1.5 mil, 1.6 there. I think that extra was from the roster, right? And then we'll just kill this teleport mob there. And then this is the final turn, right? Turn 6. We finish on turn 6 with the cannon. Getting damaged a little bit. And a lot of mobs for Nidia to clear as well. Camelot, I killed that teleport mob. It's only killing 2 mobs, it's kind of sad. Because I'm leaving the ones in the center for Eucerin. Nidia gets hit. This is such a bad turn, honestly. I tried to backtrack, but it was a bit late. Okay, trigger dagger, AoE, swap, trigger another dagger, trigger another dagger, AoE again, dagger, and then yeah, teleport Eucerin back. Definitely should have used like March Command, I think, instead on the other turn. Queen's Announcement. And then yeah, Convallaria gets hit as well. So we're taking damage, which will reduce our score. I don't know what I was doing with Credenza. I shouldn't have used that skill. 1.5 mil. But yeah, I did reduce the HP on Credenza and Convallaria. But yeah, still waiting for this bug to be fixed. I think in maintenance they'll fix this bug. So the bug is that on turn 4, turn 8, and I think turn 12, he's supposed to take double damage from the beam cannon. This arrogance effect, when attacked by beam cannon, damage taken is additionally increased by 100%. So that means I can finish probably a turn earlier because, yeah, that turn 4, I could do so much damage with the cannon there. So yeah, just waiting for the bug fix after maintenance today. Yeah, pretty happy with my score at the moment. I'm not sure if I'll push it any higher after like maintenance and everything. I feel like I already enjoyed the most out of this Tower Versity already, and yeah, just had fun pushing for these high scores, even though it is bugged here in the lower zone. Anyway, that is the full run. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.